Take a look at this matchup. As you see, Villabla 1-0, one win, one and no losses, 20 years old, and an independent fighter. His opponent, John Decrescenzo, 2 wins and 1 loss, also 20 years old, fighting out of Colorado, and also an independent fighter. If the first fight of the night is the tale of what's going to happen tonight, it's going to be a night of action. 2 guys in our first fight, Michael Hale and Elliot Trisdale, stood in the center of the ring for about the first 10 seconds of the fight, and then it went to the ground where Michael Hale was the obvious dominant fighter. First attempt at a guillotine choke, Trisdale able to escape that choke, and then Hale sinks in an armbar, and the referee quickly stops the fight. But now we move on. Tony Villabla and John Decrescenzo. Here is our cage announcer, Mike Kendall.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds in the MCF flyweight amateur division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, this freestyle fighter stands 5'6", weighted at 126 pounds. Holding an amateur record, 1 win, 0 losses. Training out of the scrapyard and fighting out of Norfolk, Nebraska, Tony Villabla. His opponent across the cage, fighting out of the blue corner, is a grappler standing 5'8", weighted at 126 pounds. Holding an amateur record, 2 wins, 1 loss. Training out of Trials MMA and fighting out of Fort Collins, Colorado, John Decrescenzo. Your referee in charge of the action is Big Fitz.
And here we go. We're ready to go. Fight number 2 of the night. Tony Villabla out of Norfolk, Nebraska, I believe. Yes, Norfolk, Nebraska, against John Decrescenzo out of Fort Collins, Colorado. And the referee asks the fighters for the ready. And here we go. Fight number 2 underway. Tony Villabla in the black and gray trunks, Decrescenzo in the red trunks. And Decrescenzo quickly takes Villabla down to the ground. You see the full mount here by Decrescenzo early in this fight, as a few punches traded. As Ryan Main Event McDonald joins us. Welcome, man. You're gonna want to be down to talk, brother. There you go. You're live on MMAFutures.com. Our fight in the cage. Sorry, as we get you caught up. Tony Villabla in the black and gray trunks, in the full mount of John Decrescenzo out of Fort Collins, Colorado. Fighters kind of find themselves in a stalemate here, Main Event. And there we go, the ground and pound, the full mount by Decrescenzo, pounding away, Ryan.
This man can, he broke the posture. He broke the posture now, and now right again.
There we go.
And here comes the choke. He takes the back, and here comes the choke.
Yes, that rear naked choke.
He doesn't quite have that second hook in, but it doesn't matter if he has that choke locked in. Can he tap?
And there we have a tap. You heard him call it. John Decrescenzo gets the rear naked choke over Tony Villabla in the...
And about a fight afterward.
Yeah, and almost a little extracurricular activity. Obviously, Ryan, you can speak to this, but a lot of emotion involved when you get in the cage and fight somebody. Tell us, what it's like to be in there.
Definitely. I don't know too much about these guys personally, but I watched...
John Decrescenzo.
I watched John do a little warming up at backstage when I was wrapping some hands, and he looked really good. But coming from, what's the other kid's name?
That would be Tony Villabla.
Tony Villabla, he looked nice too, but I think the experience here just goes to John. And I think, Tony might have felt it, and that's frustrating when you go in there and you lose a fight and what sounds to be a minute and 10. So that could be all it is, him just getting a little frustrated after, a quick fight. He wanted to show more, and he couldn't, and that it is frustrating.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee Big Fitz calls a stop to the action.
Let's go to Mike Kendall for the official
10
decision.
seconds of the first round, free winner by tap out. In a rear naked choke, John Decrescenzo.